In this video, I'm going to show you 3 stupid simple automations to 10x the amount of leads you get from Instagram with one single tool. Now, sales funnel theory is an entire other video, but before we dive into the automations, you first need to understand that social media content or these Instagram reels are really considered top of funnel content, or when somebody really just becomes aware of what it is that you have to offer. So this is your socials. Now, in order to get them to take action to become buyers, they're going to have to know you, like you, and trust you a little bit more. So you're going to need them to become interested and take actions on those desires. And this can all be done with automation. And these automations that I'm about to dive into for you all revolve around you having a freebie. Now that freebie can be a calendar link, it can be a lead magnet, a simple guide to get your client quick results, but whatever it is, you want it to be valuable and you want it to gain the know, like, trust from your audience. So let's get into it. Now, the 3 automations we're going to dive in today are around your direct messages, your comments on posts, and your LinkedIn profile that really just serves as your social media website. So let's get started with a direct message campaign. Now, the first one here that I'm going to show you is the direct message campaign. Essentially, when you receive a message from Instagram or Facebook that contains a keyword that you've told your followers to send you, this will drop them into an automation. Now, this automation is really cool because it's going to collect all the lead information that you need to send your freebie to. Now, let's take a look at the actual automation itself. Now, for this instance, inside a lead Vortex, our trigger is DM received. The first filter that you are going to put in here is that your reply channel is Instagram. The second part is contains phrase. Now, this is where you'll input your keyword. Whatever word you have them DM you for the freebie is what you put here. Then you're going to save that trigger. Now, you can do this for Facebook, you can incorporate text messages or WhatsApp, but the process is essentially the same. You want your reply channel filter to be on there and whatever the phrase is that you've set up. From there, it's going to drop them into an opportunity pipeline. So then the automation continues to follow up based on where they're at in your pipeline. And once you get your tag added on, it drops them into an if-then kind of branch off system. This is based off of wherever they responded to in the message, whether that be Instagram or Facebook. This is simply going to send them a message that acknowledges that they wanted to opt in, and then you're going to get their acknowledgement and wait for their response based off of these messages. So once you send your first acknowledgement message to their DM, you're just going to wait for a response. If they respond to this DM, you're then going to begin to ask them questions. So you want to first ask them their name. This message looks a little bit like, what do you want me to call you on emails? Let's get everything set up on the back end. And then the next step is waiting for their response. Now, don't think that these automations are going to annoy anybody. We've been getting a 98% response rate based off of these automations. So once you collect their name, you're then going to get your email. So then you can put them into your workflows on the back end. This is where you deliver your freebie to. So step 1, again, was the top of funnel awareness phase of your content, and then it's them getting interested in what you have to offer through your freebie. So that next message really just looks like, where do you want me to send your login to? Based off of them sending you that info, you're going to move them in your pipeline to basically say that they've completed the opt-in information. You can keep going with this automation further based off of your business needs. We have ours to set up and ask them if we can text them, and then you'll see that these just drop off into further and further branches based off of our interactions with these clients. Now, the coolest part about this is you can set this up for as many words or phrases as you'd like. And then you can make these follow up as often or ask as many questions as you'd like, depending on what your sales system looks like. So now that we've taken a look at the direct message campaign, let's dive into the Instagram comment automations. Now we're going to take a look at our Instagram comment automations. Essentially what this does is when somebody comments on a post with a keyword of your choosing, you will then drop them into an automated response response system that follows up with them via DM. So again, similar to the direct messages, what you do is you set up a trigger to activate when someone comments on an Instagram or a Facebook post. You choose your page, choose the post that you want it on, and then the phrase or the word that you want. And you can actually track these to multiple levels, and it doesn't have to be the first level. In order to not make this look like an automated response, you can set up wait times. You can even respond to the comment themselves as well as respond via DM. What I find really cool about these comment automations is that it allows you to send what we call an Instagram interactive message, which this is a very targeted message that really allows you to automate your responses based off of what a follower is answering. And they don't actually have to message back. They can simply click buttons and it triggers them off. Let me show you. So the first interactive message here, you're really just asking if they want to opt in to the free thing. Very similar to the direct message response. But then what's cool is you put these buttons down here that essentially are the calls to action. And based on if they click these buttons or not, you can send another message or follow up with the action that you want. And the action that I want is for them to grab my free masterclass, which means they get to my website. So when they click yes, I'm in, it drops them to another interactive message that allows a button to pop up that immediately takes them to the website that I want. Now, the greatest part about this is it can be your offer, it can be your lead magnet, it can even be an affiliate offer. This just pops up a button that's interactive in the message based off of what the person chooses the path to be. If you want a complete tutorial on how to set up one of the comment videos, there's a complete video on that on this channel. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already and go check that out. Now that we've taken a look at what the comment automations look like, let's take a look at what your social media page should look like to trigger very similar automations. Now, in short, your social media funnel is built around a free thing that you're going to deliver. This isn't triggered by a keyword or a comment. This is just if somebody ends up on your website after clicking your profile link. So in my instance, it's very related to content, and this opt-in form then dumps them into a workflow. Let me show you what that workflow looks like. Now, to no surprise, any opt-in to my free thing looks like one of these workflows. So what it does is it allows them to opt in and I deliver the free thing. And then I follow up with them automatically via email to take them through the cycle of interest, desire, so that then they can take action and buy my product. So after they fill out a form to collect any freebie that these automations revolve around, I then send them an email. I'm gonna wait another day or so, and then I'm going to send another email. Again, just providing value day after day after day, providing more value than I ever do ask. And then when the time comes right for them in their cycle of where they're at in the phase, I can then ask for them to spend money. And you can continue these automations for as long as you like, for as many offers as you have. In conclusion, social media is the most powerful tool to get free leads for your business. And it's not just limited to direct messages, comments on posts, or your social media website. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for the best social media and automation tips. We'll see you in the next video.